Okay, Math 87, Lesson 43, page 260. Now I'm presenting this a little bit different than what the lesson is. It is fraction to decimal, decimal to percent, percent to decimal, decimal to fraction, all these different conversions. In the future, you're going to see this chart, fraction, decimal, percent. They're going to put fractions in, they're going to put decimals in, they're going to put percents in. You have to find all the other things that are there. So that's what this lesson is doing, just not using the chart. I want to show you something. This will help a little bit, hopefully. If you'll put this chart down, fraction, decimal, percent, then this right here, these I call reference numbers. This is 1/2 is equal to 5/10 is equal to 50%. 50% is the same as 5/10. 5/10 is 1/2. These are just ones like you know. You should know them right off the top of your head. This will show you, help you remember what to do to get from place to place. Okay? To get and change 1/2 into a decimal, it's a division problem. Do the division. 1 divided by 2. You take a decimal, add a 0, bring that up. 2 goes into 10, 5 times. There is your decimal. This is a division problem. To take a fraction and change it into a decimal, do the division. Okay? That is the decimal. Okay? So let me show you this real quick. To get a decimal to a percent, we move the decimal point 2 places to the right. So decimal to percent, wherever that decimal is, doesn't matter, 2 places to the right. To go from a percent to the decimal, 2 places to the left. Doesn't matter where it starts. Wherever it is, move it 2 places to the left, and that is the decimal. To get from a decimal to a fraction is the easiest thing in the world, but you have to be careful. You have to do it right. If you say this as a decimal, not using the word point, it's 5/10. And write that as a fraction, 5/10, and reduce it. There's your fraction, okay? So to get from here to here, you say it as a decimal, put it over whatever it is, and reduce it, and you have your fraction. Show you how this works. Now, Stephen, if you'll get used to using these reference numbers, it will help you. It tells you what to do going both directions. Because these get strange and bizarre. They'll have fractional percents and stuff. It works the same. It always works the same way, okay? So, let's start right here. This is 125 thousandths. 125 thousandths. I want a fraction. 125 thousandths. And you always want to reduce these. Always, always, always. You're getting good at it, but you forget sometimes. We divide the top and bottom by 25, all right? Excuse me. So 25 goes into 125 5 times, right? Because 4 times 25 is 100 plus another 25, all right? 25 goes into 100 4 times with a 0 on it. Got to reduce it one more time. That's going to be 1/8. You see that? Divide top and bottom by 5. 1/8. It's very important. Say this as a decimal. That's tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 125 over 1,000, and then reduce it all the way, and reduce it properly. Okay, so there's your fraction. To get from here to here, we move the decimal 2 places to the right. 1, 2. That is just where it is. It's 12. Wow. You don't invert the numbers, though. 12.5 and percent. It's okay to have a decimal percent. It's okay to have a fractional percent. The rule is 2 places to the right. 2 places to the right, you're done, that's it, stop, finished, okay? You can't think it's something, you have to do it. All right, next one we have a fraction. Let's change it to a decimal. We said to get from here to here, we divided. So this is 7, and get it in the right places. Divided by 4. Drop a couple of zeros on here and bring your decimal up. I may or may not need that 0, but have it there. 4 goes into 7 1 times. 4, subtract 3, bring down this, 0. So 4 goes into 30, excuse me, 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. Subtract, that's 2. Bring down the 0. 4 goes into 20 5 times, okay? And that's going to come out even, 0 like that. So this is the decimal, 1 and 75 hundredths, 1.75. All right, to go from here to here, what's the rule? What do we do from here to here? 2 places to the right. So 1, 2, that's 175%. It just is what it is. Don't try to figure it out, just do it. And it's okay to have more than 100%. Okay? It's okay to have a part of a percent. Now this one here, we almost don't have to do anything. Okay? This is one you could probably just do right off the top of your head. So 25% to go from a percent to a decimal. You move the decimal 2 places to the left. 1, 2, it comes out in front of that 2. 25 hundredths. Fraction, 25 hundredths. Just enough zeros. 25 goes into 25 once, goes in here 4 times, 1/4. So 25% is 25 hundredths is 1/4. 175% is 1 and 75 hundredths. It looked like this, 1 and 75 hundredths, which is the same as 1 and 3/4. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. Right there. Okay? 12.5%, 125 thousandths. Put it over 1,000, reduce it 1/8. 50%, 0.5 half. Okay? Stephen, this little chart will help you immensely if you will just do it. If you'll just do it. Now, it's not, on your practice, they don't have it set up like that, but you can take and put those numbers, the reference number. This part here is the important part, to help you remember what to do, where to go, which direction to go. All right?